Mark Hargan, a trusted husband, a devoted father, a man who looked safe, the kind of man neighbors waved at without thinking. December cold pressing against the walls of a quiet Virginia home. Christmas lights still glowing, inside a bedroom where life suddenly stopped. Pam Hargan found lifeless. Helen Hargan beside her, mother and daughter frozen in silence, police lights slicing through darkness, officers whispering words no family should hear, double homicide, no forced entry. No sign of struggle, fear crawling into every corner. Mark Hargan standing outside, shaking, grieving, saying he was out of town, saying he loved them, saying he had no idea, investigators listening closely, because something felt wrong, too calm, too rehearsed, too clean, a family destroyed in their own home, and the killer already closer than anyone imagined. Mark Hargan, telling detectives about a business trip, about miles between him and the crime, receipts, phone pings. Timelines laid on the table, but cracks begin to appear, tiny inconsistencies, times that do not line up, a credit card swipe too close, a cell tower whispering a different story. Pam had been worried, friends recall her fear, arguments about money, about secrets, about control. Helen caught in the middle, a young life absorbing tension she never caused. Investigators searched the house again, noticed the precision, 2 gunshots, controlled, intimate, no chaos, no robbery, only execution. The kind that comes from familiarity, the kind that knows where to aim. Neighbors heard nothing, cameras saw nothing, except one detail. Mark's car, appearing where it should not be, silence growing heavier, suspicion turning inward. Pam Hargan, once confident, now remembered through messages and memories, texts hinting at fear, emails suggesting she wanted out, divorce whispers echoing through interviews. Mark's finances unravel under scrutiny, failed businesses, mounting pressure, a man losing control, detectives map his movements minute by minute, a hidden drive, a wiped phone, attempts to erase digital footprints, but data remembers, always remembers, gunshot residue questions, firearm ownership revealed. A weapon matching the wounds. Mark's story tightening like a noose, still he insists, still he cries, still he plays the grieving father, but grief does not delete evidence, and love does not pull triggers. Prosecutors step in, painting a picture of desperation, of rage hidden behind a smile, of a plan forming quietly, methodically, while the world slept. Helen Hargan, only 23, a daughter with dreams, pulled back home by love and obligation, her death hitting hardest. Jurors staring at photos they can never forget, a young face full of life, silenced without mercy, courtroom heavy with breathless tension. Mark listening as timelines collapse, witnesses describing his control, his temper, his need to win, surveillance footage looping again and again, the same car, the same route, the same lie exposed, experts explain the shots, the angle, the certainty, this was no stranger, this was personal. Mark's defense cracking, his eyes avoiding the jury. His mask slipping, justice inching closer, but the truth still darker than anyone expects. Mark Hargan, found guilty, sentenced to life, a father condemned for killing his own family, the room silent as the verdict lands, no tears, no outburst, just emptiness, but prison walls cannot contain the final horror. Years later, another death. Mark's mother found murdered, another gunshot, another familiar pattern, another life erased by bloodline betrayal, investigators stunned, realizing the violence never started with Pam, never ended with Helen, it was always there, sleeping, waiting. A legacy of death carried by one man, the safe face, the trusted smile. Because the final twist, the one that chills the spine, is this. Mark Hargan did not snap that night, he revealed who he had always been, and the people closest to him never stood a chance.